Alrighty, as you can see, my situation has radically changed, at least for the moment. Now, this is not the end. This is not the end. However, this is a foreshadowing. This is a portent to the end. There's my doggy. There's Sharpie dog right there. Say hi, Sharpie. Say hi, Sharpie dog. So there's the Sharpie dog. And this is a foreshadowing. This is a portent of things to come. Just like I talked about and alluded to earlier, I will not be in this rough patch forever, okay? And we are winding down. And so, having said all that, what happened with you? Well, I'm not going to say. I'm just going to say that things change. And I warned the trolls and haters. I said, things change. Things do not stay the same. I am not King Cobra. I am not that other guy. I'm not Trailer Park Elvis. I'm not Nick Bravo. I am someone different. Anyway, having said that, if you happen to be in the Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana area, and you don't mind having an older, more refined, conservative gentleman and his little yapping dog, right there, right there. He heard his name, didn't he, Sharpie? And a little yapping dog. Well, hit me up. Leave me a message wanting my Zangy, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And we'll see if we can't hook up, because I am in the Indiana, Ohio, and Kentucky area. I will be here briefly, which means you need to message me immediately, which means you need to get in your mind that I'm going to move in immediately, because once I'm done here, I'm leaving. I'm not staying. You know, I was in the Arizona, Nevada, and California area for what? Almost a month. And I said, message me, get up with me. If you want me to move in with you, you got to tell me now, because I'm leaving. And no, nobody messaged, or they weren't serious. You know, oh, well, I've got months to do. No, actually, you don't. If you're in this area and you are interested in me, you need to make a decision. You need to decide whether I and my little doggy here, that doggy right there, is right for you. And if you're okay with us moving in with you, then you need to say so, and you need to make it plain. Because we're moving on. We're not standing still. We're moving on. You know, you don't have months. You know, I get these messages. Well, I need months to get to know you. Well, Andrea didn't. My ex-wife, my second ex-wife, she didn't need that. Pamela Sue didn't need it. They decided, hey, I'm going to marry him. I'm going to have children with him. I'm going to be his wife. And that was the end of that. They didn't need no months to figure it out. They didn't. And in fact, Andrea contacts me and she says, I'm on my way. I'm like, so what? Caught me by surprise. I'm like, wait a minute, you're heading for the bus station now? She said, yeah, I'm leaving now. I'm like, oh shit. So I, because I have to get ready. I have to get ready to go get her at the bus stop. So I'm sitting there scrambling to get my clothes on. I'm hopping around the house trying to get my clothes on so I can go get her at the bus stop. Caught me by surprise. She's like, yeah, I'm ready now. I'm coming now. I'm like, oh shit. So yeah, didn't take no months. She's like, hey, I want him. I want to be with him. And that was the end of that. But yeah, it didn't take no months. If you're interested in me and you want this crazy little dog here, if that's what you're wanting and you're wanting me, then you need to say so. You need to say so and hit me up and we'll see if we can't get together. Now again, this is for a permanent residency for me and my dog. Me and my dog need a forever home. This is not a fling. This is not a one-night stand. This is not, a meet and greet. This is for permanency, okay? And so that's what this is for. This is for a permanent situation. So if you're interested in that, then you need to leave me a message. You need to leave me a message, and you need to state that you want my Zangy number, and if you have any particulars that you need to know. Now, understand, I am a conservative, staunch conservative. I am vehemently pro-life. So now, if you're politically the opposite of those things, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. Okay. So you need to decide, if I'm right for you. It's kind of like that commercial. Let it decide if it's right for you. Remember them commercials? Let us know if it's right for you. Yeah, but anyways, but yeah, so I am in the Ohio, Indiana, and Kentucky area. And if you're in one of those 3 states, message me with your Zangy number and, any particulars that you need to address. And as my doggy repositions. Oh boy. See, I'm a good boy, Daddy. Yes, sir. I'm a good boy. I'm such a good boy. Anyways, yeah, hit me up. Let me know what's going on, and we'll see if we can't get something going on. But you ain't got no months now. You got days. So you need to figure out what you don't even have weeks. You have days. This is, you think I'm going to be in here forever? No, I'm here for one day, okay? So get it up here. You need to know if I'm right for you. Let us know if this is right for you. But yeah, if you're interested, hit me up. Ohio, Indiana, and Kentucky. If you're in one of those 3 states, hit me up. We'll see if we can't meet up. If it's for a permanent residency, if you don't mind, you've got to already be self-sufficient, financially independent, and financially self-sufficient. Have your own place, free and clear. You must live alone. I'm not moving in with your cousins and your aunts and your uncles. No, I am not. And they wouldn't let me anyway. I've already been down this road 1,000,000 times. All right. So if you're living with your aunts or your uncles or your cousins or your nieces and nephews, or you're in this situation where you're living with somebody else and it's their house and you're just kind of like hanging there, no, me and the dog are not going to be able to move into that. And they're not going to let us no way. Okay, so don't even try. You have to have your own place. You have to be alone. You have to live alone with your own place, be financially independent and self-sufficient, and want a house husband, because I'm a cripple. So you want a house husband that is going to love you and care for you and all that good shit. Me and my pitiful little $400 a month. Yeah, if you're wanting money, yeah, you're not going to get it. There is no money, and what money I do have goes for gas in my gas tank anyway. All right, so anyways, though, if you do want someone in your life that matters and that actually gives a shit about you, hit me up. You have a little dog there. Me and the little dog there, we're serious about this. So hit me up. Alrighty, folks. We have it. We have it. The Mountain Dew Dragon Fruit. I have heard all kinds of stories about how good this is, and so we're going to find out. Let me see if I can one-hand this thing. Oh, I can. I can indeed. Okay, so we're going to one-hand this. We're gonna taste test it right now, buddy. We're gonna the Mountain Dew Dragon Fruit. Is it going to be better than Purple Thunder? Because Purple Thunder reigns supreme in my mind. But we'll see. All right, here we go. Mm. It's not bad. It's not bad. The dragon fruit, but it's good. It is indeed good. I don't know if it rises to the level of Purple Thunder, but is it good? Yeah, it's very good. That's the microwave in the background, for those of you wondering. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty good, man. All right, dragon fruit, Mountain Dew, and made with dragon fruit. Well, there you go. Says it's made with dragon fruit. Well, yeah, okay, that's why it's called dragon fruit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so, but yeah, it's pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. I don't know if it necessarily rises to the level of Purple Thunder, because Purple Thunder was just fucking awesome. It was off the charts. Awesome. But, not bad. It's not bad. It's good. It's good. And speaking of microwave, my food is done. Got me a breakfast bowl. So I'm going to consume it. But yeah, all right, so the Mountain Dew Dragon Fruit has been officially mukbanged. And so, yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, anyway, y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye. Alrighty, just a quick little video to say that TikTok has paid me my super bucks. And, it wasn't much. It was only like, 13 bucks or so. But, hey, 13 bucks is 13 bucks I didn't have, right? If you want to become a super fan, I would greatly appreciate it. And, of course, every dime of that $13 is going right into my gas tank to get me down the road. That's how this works, okay? I put the money in my gas tank, and I get down the road. So, but I wanted to do a quick video saying TikTok actually did pay my super bucks. So, kudos to TikTok. So, if you become a fan, a super fan, or follow me, or whatever it is they do on TikTok, I would appreciate that. I would appreciate that very much. Because every dime you give me is going to help me get down the road, because I need to get down the road. Now, before I get out of here, I got to get a bath. Try to get cleaned up. I got to get this black off of me. Everybody's like, where's all that black coming from? Well, actually, a good portion of it comes from the car itself, because the car is black. The interior is black. The exterior is black. The seats are black. Everything is black. And so, and then on top of it, I got black pants. And I had black shoes until I had to cut them off my feet. You say, Vaughn, you had to cut them off? Yeah, I literally had to cut them off my feet. Now, why? Because my feet had swollen inside the shoe from the lymphedema, and the shoe was not coming off. So, I had to cut them off, literally. Because my feet were not going to, they weren't going to give up. They were lodged inside the shoe. So, yeah, I had to make some cuts in the shoe to get the shoe up. Isn't that crazy? That's lymphedema for you, though. Anyways, but just a quick little video letting you know that TikTok actually pays. I got my super bucks. So if you want to become a subscriber or a member or whatever the hell it is, I think it's that little white thing on my live show. You join that. But I think there's a way to join without me going live also. But anyway, yeah, just, become a member to me, or a subscriber, or whatever it is they call it. And send me some super bucks, and I'll put them in my gas tank, and I will whiz on down the road. And, the more super bucks I get, the more inclined I would be to, like, say, stop at historical places. Like if you have this historical place you would like to see, and I'm in the area, I will, just put in the box there, hey, can you stop by Mount Rushmore? You know, here's $500. Go to Mount Rushmore, film it, do a video on it. I want to see it. You give me $500 to go back to Mount Rushmore, I will do that. You know, as an example. But yeah, you give me $500, I'm heading to Mount Rushmore. It's that simple. You know, it really is that simple. You know, you want me to go back and see the Grand Canyon. You know, get pictures of the Grand Canyon. You give me the money, because now it ain't gonna be cheap. Because I can tell you right now, it's gonna be $5. You know, I actually miscalculated. I had somebody message me saying, "Oh, well, you need to come back to California." So I was thinking, well, it'll be $400 or $500, right? Wrong. Google, who is unfortunately always under the amount, said it would be $770. Oh shit! So I literally was wrong by $200. How about them apples? And Google usually lowballs it anyway. So it's probably more than $770. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, so just so you know, you want me to go all the way back to California, it's going to cost, right? And that's just the gas. That's not counting having to stop to use the bathroom or sleep or get food or any of that shit. That's just for the gas, okay? So, keep that shit in mind. You got to keep that in mind. Anyways, I just thought I'd let you know that yes, TikTok really does pay. I got my Superbucks. And in fact, I'm going to be going and putting it in my gas tank after I get my shower. I'm going to be going and putting it in my gas tank. So, yeah. So anyways, just thought I'd let you know that, yeah, it really does pay. What about that? So anyway, have a good day, folks. Bye.